Hello guys, my name is jsteel and welcome to the Ark Home Renovation Show. Today we're going to be taking a look at this lovely base in the city, positioned over the lake in the park with a lovely scenic view. So let's go ahead and get in there and take a look and see what we're going to be working with today. Now, the owners have expressed that they are feeling a little bit cramped and that they're needing more room in their home. So that's what we're going to be here to help them with today. So let's get in and see what we're working with. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of room for stuff in here. There's barely room for some storage and a bed here. Yeah, they're going to need a lot more room here if they want to make this their permanent home. And getting upstairs here, we can see the barracks. Everything's kind of well placed for as the space that's here, I think. It's a little cramped with the walkway and the water here just kind of spilling on the floor. And everything's kind of backed in a corner pretty tight. So we might have to be knocking out this wall and going this way with the base. Coming up top here too, it's not too bad up here. This little off porch is a nice addition. We'll probably leave the grill and the porch here. That's pretty nice. And then we got the nursery back there. That building's pretty good on its own, so we're probably not going to be touching that today. So we're probably going to be expanding the base out this way for the renovation. Now the owners have expressed that they've only got about 5,000 metal ingots for their budget, so let's jump in and see what we can do with that. Okay guys, but really, I just want to show you that view. That was pretty nice. But really getting serious now. The base is kind of cramped, and I have finally decided that I think this is where I'm going to permanently keep the base. I originally just had this designed as an outpost to start with. Um, but I really like the view of the biome from here and how bright this side of the city is and how accessible everything is from this location as well. So I've decided this is going to be our permanent home here. Now, unlike with the nursery, I'm going to go probably just kind of skip around and show you guys progress that I'm making because I'm not entirely sure what I want to do yet. Um, as it stands right now, I'll probably put out a floor here, and then I'm going to put two ceilings out. So I'm going to kind of add on a 3x3 section here, and I hate climbing up and down this ladder. So I'm going to see if there's any way I can put some stairs that kind of spiral around to get up to the second floor. I'd rather run up a ramp than a ladder. Um, but yeah, that's where I'm going to get started. I'm hoping, I don't know how I'm going to connect the roof up yet, but then I eventually want to extend the roof off almost over to here. And like our allies got over there, I want to have a nice forge set up there that I usually set up with a forge and a chem bench and the smithy and the fabricator. I want to get that all set up at one there. So that's our end goal is to turn this more, from an outpost into more of a base and more of a home. And we desperately need more area for storage because a lot of our bins are kind of getting full here, and I just want more places to store things. And then even coming upstairs here too, I might try and rework this system into coming over here again. It depends. I don't know what I'm going to do meeting the two roof lines up yet. So I might end up reworking this system. So if I can get rid of this, I can get a whole bunch of space in right there too. And I'll probably leave a fair bit of things that are inside this area now as it is. I just need more room for storage mainly. So I'm going to go ahead and jump to that. And I will bring you guys back when I've got a bit of a foundation and a little bit more of a concrete idea of what I'm going to be doing to the base. So I will see you there. Okay guys, so here's where I'm at kind of with laying out a bit of the blueprints here. The big kind of platform that comes off to the side here, I'll probably have another pillar kind of like I do there that comes down to support that. Um, but we'll talk about that when we get up to the roof. Um, so I'm thinking another little entrance here. I'm going to have two vaults right there, maybe a third vault right there. Then you can come down and either finish going downstairs or go upstairs. If I come down, I think I can put two vaults right there, and I think I can still sneak by to get back to my dung beetles. I'll have to double check just to be sure, but I'll get a lot more space. Might put an AC unit under there. I haven't decided exactly how I'm going to super optimize the space just yet, but I'll worry about that when I get there. Oh, coming upstairs, I'm thinking this is going to be our kind of our new way out here. And then this would come out and would have the porch that wraps around, and then it would wrap around over to here. Um, I'd put some ceilings there, and I'd have the industrial forge here with some work tables on either side of it, I'm thinking. So that's kind of what I've got laid out and how I'm feeling it's going to go together up real well. So I'm going to go ahead and actually get some materials and get the renovations and get them all done and make them permanent. And I'll bring you guys back once I kind of got everything built. And then we'll probably do one more when I add furnishings and stuff. And it's big reveal time. Dun 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 dun. I kind of furnished it. But I got everything made in metal. It's all nice. We're gonna start on the roof and work our way down. Um, I do eventually want to put an industrial grinder right here. I just don't have the materials to make it right now. We were over budget with the forge, so we couldn't. We ran out of metal ingots. What can we do? We only got so much budget to work with. But no, eventually I will put a grinder there, so I can take the junk gotcha crystals that we get and I can grind those up. So this is kind of the little arrangement I got for the forge. And I also have a marker on my map here for the main base, which is somewhere right around here. So when I drop a weather balloon, or actually I don't think they're weather balloons, but I'm going to call it a weather balloon. Um, when I drop the supply crate weather balloon, it actually lands like right here, which turns out to be really well because then I can stuff stuff in the vault or right to the forge. So that ends up being really nice. So let's work our way back down in. We'll start here on the right. Got all the little boxes, and I now have personal boxes for everybody in the tribe. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this vault. I just got it. It's just extra. It's there. So that's kind of how we got this room set up here. And coming down, we've got more vaults, and we got so much space now. Like I have extra space now, which I guess is a good problem to have. But I have um, everything all in a vault and assorted and arranged in temporary gear lockers in case you need to like swap your gear assortment out. Um, and then just normal gear and everything's kind of foldered and organized and all that. Um, I might change the name of this one yet. Like I said, I have extra space now. I can put another vault here. I don't know what I'm going to do with that one. Um, got all of our building supplies and miscellaneous stuff down here. Still got plenty of space to get to the dung beetles. I'm really happy I did this. I even got a little chest under the stairs here. So maybe I'll move this one or kind of free up the door here. The door is kind of cramped. Maybe I'll stick an AC unit here and get rid of that one. I don't know yet. Um, but this is where I'm at with the base for right now. And we've been out that door 100 times, so we know what everything looks like. So this is kind of what I went with for support. These are actually the metal floors, and I just have the skins switched to the blocks. So they look like big concrete pillars, essentially. And then it's got the door and all that. And that actually ends up supporting the building up there, which is really nice. And the way I did that is I shot pillar down here in the end, and then I took and I could snap a foundation to the pillar, and then you can build walls back up to it, and those will support it. And especially because I have the forge up there, I wanted to have, the metal floor that has 15, I think it's 15,000 health versus, a metal pillar with 6,250. So I wanted something more supportive than just a pillar. And right there, if that pillar got knocked out, the only thing that would get knocked out, I think, would be that one ceiling piece right there, which doesn't have anything on it, so it's perfectly fine if that happens. So yeah, that's where our base renovations is kind of at. And I'm going to leave these ladders up until I get the industrial grinder placed. But I got a little bit of water. I ran electricity through there. I didn't put any water back up on the second floor yet. I just couldn't quite get it to snap how I wanted to. But I got water everywhere. I got one back out down here now and over there. So I think we're okay with water. Yeah, that pretty much does it for today's video. Just big, massive renovation of the base. I wouldn't, yeah, we probably doubled it in size. But here I got a little teaser before we go, I got a little side project over here that I was working on. Now, I don't think I'm going to dedicate a video just to this, but you know, I'll show you guys when I get it done and it's full and it's working probably in part of a video. Um, I'm working on an egg barn or silo. I'm going to call it a silo because I want it to go straight up, and I have the different floors, and I want all the eggs to funnel down into here. So I will have different creatures placed up here on the ramps, and they will, you know, make their eggs, and then the eggs will roll down the ramps, and they will all collect very neatly here in the middle of the floor. And because of the new kibble rework system, I only need 5 or 6 different creatures, and quite a few of those creatures can be rather small. So I think I'm only going to have to make this 3 levels high, I think, in order to fill it out with all the different types of kibbles. But I just got it in wood and thatch because I was just trying to envision it and get an idea of everything that I'd like to do with it. So, and I can't really do, you know, one video on this because I'd also have to fill it up and go tame all the creatures and everything like that. And I just think it'd be too much for one video. So, and I don't want to break it in two because I don't think it's that interesting. But I will definitely show it when it's done and working though in some video. I'm not sure yet, but yeah, that's all we got for today, I think. So our base has gotten a lot bigger since we first started. Remember when it was just a little shack, probably about the fourth the size of this, but it looks good now. It's coming along pretty well. It's actually one of the bigger bases I've built outside of the island, so I'm pretty happy with it, and I like the location. I was thinking about building a tower up here, but I'm not sure yet about building like a lookout tower. But I think for today that is all we got. So thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you have a good day. We'll see you in the next one.